Florist Tellie Hunt has a lesson in using your own garden and locally grown flowers to create a lush centerpiece.
Hey everyone, I'm Tellie Hunt and I'm welcoming you to Hunt and Gather. I've always been inspired by the Dutch master paintings, combining unique colors to create dimensional pieces with large flowers at all different heights. And I want to explain to you how we can make this design style apply to your tablescape by scaling it back a little bit so that you can do it at home on your own. So to create a little bit of a scaled back version of our larger centerpiece, I chose to use a flower frog. They are one of the original ways to design with flowers. We really want to push people away from using floral foam. Floral foam is a non-biodegradable item that is made up of a lot of chemicals like formaldehyde. So anytime we don't have to use it, we try our best to use something a little bit more eco-friendly. So I've started with my flower frog right at the bottom, and from there I started layering some flatter leaves to kind of hide the mechanics of the piece. I then chose some florals that are a bit more fluffy and more like a filler to fill in the base. And the idea now is we're going to create an arrangement that's growing up like a garden. And with our roses, sometimes we even reflex the petals by pushing them back to create that lush garden feel. The nice thing about designing with flowers is that nothing is ever permanent, so if you put something somewhere that's not exactly where you want it to be, you could always take it out. It's not too serious, it should be fun. You could create quite a large shape using these fluffy florals, so instead of needing a dozen roses to fill this, I can easily use these small textured pieces and then layer the roses out to get different height and dimension without breaking the bank. There's a big trend in floral design right now of dyeing flowers with more unique colored dyes, such as brown and light purple and mauve. To dye a flower, you get a white flower, this would be a white carnation, and then you place it inside a vase with some, I guess it's food coloring or some other kind of dye, and the stem soaks it up and you get a nice kind of ombre effect going from the darker brown into the lighter center. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to keep layering my flowers out using smaller blooms that have a bit more of a curve to the stem to create shape and line. We can also reflex the petals of our tulips so that they're nice and full, kind of like a peony. We're then finally going to add the more airy flowers, such as the ranunculus, and the daffodil, and the fritillaria. So this layer is going to be one that's going to also break up the heavier flowers down low and have it mimic a garden. I'm so excited that I was able to share with you what inspires me, and I wish you all the best with making your own tablescape at home.